Welcome to the second part of the video, that is about the weather and climate. And in this video we will discuss about the atmospheric pressure, different kind of belts around the world, what is pressure belt, humidity, types of humidity, and the type of clouds. So without wasting our time, let's begin our video. Now first we should know what is the atmospheric pressure. The force exerted by the vertical column of the air per unit area is called atmospheric pressure. It is commonly called the air pressure, right? The air which exert pressure on the as per unit area, that we consider as atmospheric pressure. Now what are the basic factors which affect the atmospheric pressure? The first one is altitude. Altitude means height. Greater will be the height. As we move up, the air will become thinner and atmospheric pressure will decrease. So as we came down, will go down to the sea level, the air became thicker and the atmospheric pressure increases. So temperature also plays an important role. So as the temperature increases, atmospheric pressure decreases, right? This is because when the temperature rises, air expands and it became thinner. Due to the rotation of the earth as well as unequal or the uneven heating, some parts of the earth receives more light and energy, so they get heated up more easily. They are having high temperature, and if the temperature is high, the pressure will be low, right? And on the other hand, if they are having the low temperature, then they are having the high pressure. So this used to create a belt around the earth, that is called the world's pressure belt. There are certain other belts also, like equatorial low pressure belt, subtropical high pressure belt, subpolar low pressure belt, and polar high pressure belt. Now what is humidity? The amount of water vapor present in the air is called the humidity, and the amount of moisture we can say present in the air, right? It is of two types. First is the absolute and the relative humidity. The absolute humidity is the water vapor present in grams per cubic meter, and the relative humidity, the amount of water, the ratio of the water vapor present in the air to the amount that can be held in the air of water vapor, that is called the relative humidity. Now what is the precipitation? The process through which the water from the atmosphere falls down on the earth is called the precipitation. It can come in the form of the rain, in the form of the dew, in the form of the hailstones, as well as in the form of snow. Now moving on to the winds. Air move with the high pressure around the from the high pressure to the low pressure areas. So when the air move, we used to say that it is wind is blowing. We have two common type of the winds, that is a planetary wind, the wind which blow throughout the world at the same time, and the periodic wind which flow at a particular time of the year in the particular areas only. These are also called the regional winds. Now what are the clouds? A cloud is a large collection of the tiny droplets of the water or the ice crystals. So clouds can be classified on the basis of their shape, their height. Basically they are of three types: high clouds, middle clouds, and the low clouds. So the high clouds are cold temperature at high altitude, so they used to describe, we used to say them high clouds, and they are made up of ice crystals. In the middle clouds, both water droplets and ice crystals are present, right? So in the low clouds, only water vapors or the droplets will be present. So this is all about today's lecture. I hope that all the topics are clear to you. For any queries, kindly contact me.